Hello, what's up? It's Maisie, welcome back to another video. So today is kind of an interesting video, not done one like this before. It's basically a year review of all the plants that I accumulate, oh my gosh, I can't say accumulated?
That's pronounced accumulated.
Accumulated. That just doesn't sound right. Collected. Let's just go with that. All the plants that I collected in 2022. So that's if I brought the plants, if I got given them, etc. I'm basically just rating them from if I had to choose, like my most favourites of the list and my least favourites. The least favourites doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like them, because obviously I love them all. But if I had to choose, this would just be the top favourites and least favourites of the plants, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's just get straight into it. I've been talking way too much already. So, let me just grab my list. Okay, it is the next day. I've actually already filmed this entire video, but I messed it up, so second round. So let's just get straight into it. I've got the list here. I'm actually going to be working backwards, so starting with my least favourites and working upwards. And also, if you're new and haven't seen any of the plants that I've got this year, then I will link the playlist of all my hauls and unboxings just there, and you can... No, sorry, it'll be here. Somewhere up the top, you can go watch all those videos. Okay, so I've got 18 plants that I have accumulated this year. So starting with number 18, the last on the list, is my Philodendron gloriosum chonk. Okay, so I will roll the video of it being currently in my prop box. It is what it sounds, it literally just is a chonk, as you can see. Trying to root up again. I have got a little leaf just coming. Okay, so I bought this about a year ago, at the start of the year of 2022, I think, as a one leaf cutting with a little growth point. It's just taken forever to root, and I mean, it did give me a leaf in my care, but that eventually died off and the roots just rotted, so it's back in my perlite prop box again and trying to root up. So I will let you know how it goes with that. I just haven't had that much success with gloriosums, it seems. But yeah, that is that one at number 18. Okay, the next one might be a little bit surprising, but it is my Begonia Rex. I'm not exactly sure of the specific type of Begonia. All I know is Begonia Rex, but there's like a whole variety of Rexes, so I'm not sure which one this is. I mean the foliage is so beautiful, especially with the light. It really is, and I love the backs. But I don't know, the reason it's so low in the list is because I just think this was an impulse buy, to be honest. And I mean, the first few months after buying this, I loved it. And then just after that, I don't know, I just didn't really seem to notice it as much. It just kind of sits on my desk, and the only time I notice it and kind of notice any new leaves is when I water it. I mean, it has got loads of new leaves, but I mean, it does so well. It's so easy as well. It's in leca. So I just water it every like month or so. I just think it was an impulse buy and one of those plants I just kind of got for the sake of it, and I didn't really think it through, unfortunately. Okay, we've got the next one, number 17. My Philodendron SP Colombia. I mean, you can just kind of see it. This is literally all there is. What you see is what there is. I recently imported this from Ecuador a couple months ago, and this was the only one that just did kind of terribly. I mean, when it came to me, it had 3 beautiful leaves, and if those leaves had survived, then it would definitely be a lot higher on this list. But all those leaves died off, and this leaf has just been like this for months. Well, I'd say like a month, 2 months, I don't know. It's just not opening or doing anything. It has got a new little growth point just there, which is good. And I did pot it up, so, you know, I mean, I don't know. That is why it's so low on the list, because there's really just nothing to it, unfortunately. I mean, I was so excited to get this plant, and yeah, like I said, it was so beautiful, and now it's just a shame, really. But I do think I can get it back to, especially, you know, with this leaf, if this ever opens. But yeah, I do think I can get it back to looking beautiful again, and we'll keep you updated. Okay, number 15 on the list is one actually downstairs. I can't be bothered to go and get it, so I will just roll another video. I really do love this plant. I think the variegation is beautiful. The backs are so nice. So I think I got this maybe at the start of the year, or maybe 6 months or something like that. I'm not really 100% sure. I need a coffee really bad. You know, I can't make these videos without my coffee. So a friend gave this to me, and I think it's slowed down quite a lot lately as well, so I'm thinking it might need a repot. It is quite different from my other plants, but yeah, that's that. Okay, number 14 on the list is right here, and I keep changing my mind about this. I keep switching it around, but I'm just gonna go for it, and here she is, my Caladium lindenii which might be a little bit funny because I was literally just, I mean, she was just in my favourites video, and she is pretty low in the list. And I really do love her. I think she's absolutely beautiful. She stands out so much. The leaves are stunning. I really love her. If you watch my favourites video, then you know I love this plant. But I do just have, I mean, like I said at the beginning, I do have other plants that if I had to choose, that would come before this plant. So as much as I love this plant, you know, there are others that I just love a little bit more. So yeah, I won't talk about it too much because I did just feature her in a video. Yeah, that is her. I did put a lot of thought into this list and where each plant should go, and you know, I've been switching them around and it's taken me quite a while to finish it, but I think this is a pretty good list, and I'm just going to keep to it. So good. Okay, at number 13 we've got another Philodendron gloriosum. I'm just really not doing well with gloriosums, am I? This one isn't in great shape either, to be honest, but this is a newish plant that I unboxed. Again, all the videos are linked, but after the fail with the first one, I decided to treat myself, and I bought another one. It's not doing too bad. I mean, this is the newest leaf, very damaged. It did just have aphids, so you know, that's probably why. It's pretty slow growing at the minute and no new leaves, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not my least favourite, but it is pretty low on the list. Okay, we've got number 12 hanging up over there. I will again roll the video because she's quite big and I don't want to take her all the way down here, but it is my beautiful Philodendron micans. I love this plant so much. She's growing so long. She's literally halfway down my wall, and the amount of times I've propagated this plant, I mean, I've propagated so many times. And I mean, it's just doing so well at the top. There's so many new leaves. It is a very autumn looking plant, and I just think it's beautiful, and it's such a good beginner plant as well, like so easy. I think it's just loving the light, to be honest. It is in my south facing window, so pretty good light, and also really loves it when I keep on top of watering and actually remember to water her. That's always a good thing. That's really all I can recommend. If I do miss watering, then I lose a lot of leaves. But yeah, I'm really trying to keep on top of watering because it just benefits so much, obviously. But yeah, that is her. I just love her very much. Okay, and number 10 is another Anthurium silver blush. Yeah, the reason she's at number 10, I really do love this plant, I do, but the way she's looking right now isn't obviously as great as my other plants. Just really can't wait for her to mature and get those beautiful silver leaves. I mean, this leaf is so silver already, and yeah, it's not looking the best. Yellowing slightly, and I'm slowly losing this leaf down there as well. So yeah, it's just not really doing much. It's a very slow grower. This little bump that I've had, you probably wouldn't be able to see. This little bump that I've had hasn't done anything, so yeah, that's all I've got to say. Okay, number 9, we're in single digits now, the ones that I really love. We've got another Philodendron in my prop box. Is my Philodendron Florida Ghost. I will roll the video. Now you're probably wondering why I'm picking a tiny little plant, well, it's not even a plant, it's literally a cutting, over, you know, all of this. Even though it's so small, I think it's so beautiful, and I think because I've wanted a Florida Ghost for so long and I'm always checking on it, I really do love it. I think the leaves are so beautiful, the variegation is so nice. So yeah, even though it is small, I really do love it. That was another plant that I brought with the gloriosum, the same unboxing. And unlike the other two, the Florida Ghost literally had one tiny little root, so I did just put it in my prop box. I didn't really feel comfortable potting it up just yet. Not until at least there's like secondary roots and all that. So yeah, I will keep checking on it like I do, and I'll keep you updated with her. Okay, number 8, love this one so much. My Alocasia cuprea. I did just mention her in my favourites video as well, so again, I won't talk about it too much, but oh my gosh, I love this plant so much, I cannot tell you. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do, and even though it is so small, and I love her in this pot as well, but I'm so glad that I brought her because it's so different from like any other Alocasia that I got, and this leaf, like, yeah, I have no words, you know. I have no new leaves yet, and I desperately need to give it a repot. Like, the soil is terrible. So yeah, cannot wait to do that. I'm hoping to do that this week, actually. But yeah, that is her, my little beauty at number 9, I think. Are we at number 9? Number 8. Okay, we're really getting into it now. My beautiful Hoya Crimson Queen. I love this one, still obsessed. And I realised yesterday, oh my gosh, I have a new leaf. Like, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. I love that they come in pink and, you know, the variegation is all different. I mean, look at this leaf. It is gorgeous. I love this plant. I'm so glad I have it. And I'm always saying how easy it is. Like, I have not lost a leaf since I got it. I really haven't. I mean, apart from one, but that was my fault, so it doesn't count. But yeah, she is one of my favourites, and I cannot believe how well she's doing, and I love her so much. And we've got number 6, my Monstera albo. Again, I love this one so much. And oh my gosh, I have a new leaf. I'm so excited. I check on it every day. I just love the variegation on this leaf. And yeah, the variegation on this one looks pretty good as well. I can just kind of see in the stem, so I cannot wait to see that. Yeah, I just cannot wait for this to grow, and I just love this one so much. I mean, I know I keep saying that, but I really do. Okay, we are in the last 5. This one I'm just gonna play the video again because it's quite big, and it'd just be easier if I just show you the video. That is my Philodendron Verrucosum. So as you can see, I've actually divided her. I divided her into 3 pots. I still do really love this plant. I love the stems, and she is doing so well. Always new leaves. And this is the other pot. I mean, as you can see, it's not looking so great. It's gone downhill quite a lot. Yeah, so I'll just see. I don't really know what to do with that one, to be honest. I think they are still just getting used to like their new pots and moss poles. Some of the leaves are looking a little bit rough and crisping and all that, but overall I really love her, and she's fairly easy. I think she will always be you know, in my top 5 favourites. Okay, number 4, we've got my Philodendron El Choco Red. So this was again in my favourites video, but I mean, yeah, I'm so grateful to have her, and I'm just obsessed with this newest leaf. I mean, it's pretty curled and looking a little bit funky and that, but I mean, I can't get over how stunning that is. And like the backs, I just cannot believe those backs. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. I just love this plant so much. I cannot believe that I have it. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. This plant is so beautiful, and some of the leaves are looking a little bit not too great, but it has got a little growth point just down there as well. So I'm so looking forward to seeing this grow and seeing how it does. Okay, last 3. Let's do this. Number 3 is warocqueanum, my queen, Anthurium. Okay, so let me just quickly explain. So I accidentally snapped the stem. I'm absolutely gutted. I can't believe I did that. I did tape the stem and attached the stake to it, holding it upright. So I'm hoping that it will just heal itself and this leaf will be fine. I mean, why does it have to be this leaf? This is stunning, okay? Anyway. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, I've got to show you this. Look, there's a new little growth point. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, and I just hope that it will be as beautiful and as big as this leaf, hopefully maybe even bigger. I mean, this leaf isn't perfect, obviously, it's still quite damaged, but I love this plant so much. I am really getting into anthuriums, and I just think this is so stunning and so different, and I love her so much. Okay, number 2. Okay, she is a big one. So, at number 2 is, of course, my beautiful Philodendron Splendid. Oh my days. This plant is doing so well. This leaf is absolutely gorgeous, and there is a new little leaf just coming there. As you can see, I did change the moss pole to the thickly grow moss poles, and I think she will like that a lot more. She's already starting to root in. I did actually buy these little pins, if you can just see that, and using it instead of the tape, and it just looks a lot cleaner and nicer. So she's kind of just facing towards the right a little bit, but I think she will adjust, and she's still kind of getting used to a new home and that. But yeah, I love this plant, and I mean, I'll go into all of my plants more in depth when I do my update video. But yeah, this is just a little quick show and tell of my second favourite, my beautiful, beautiful Splendid. Okay, number 1, drum roll please. In first place, we've got my Alocasia micholitziana. I mean, it was so hard choosing my top favourite, but I mean, I love this plant. I cannot get over that I have this, because it's been such a massive wish list plant for so long, and I'm always checking on her. and I'm obsessed with this leaf. Oh, and I just cannot wait to watch this grow and to finally get a new leaf. I'm always checking. I mean, I just can't wait for the summer and to repot this as well. I did get this from like a rare plant shop, so it's not as bad quality as garden centre soil, but I do want to change it to my soil, and hopefully might find some corms in there as well and make a whole little baby from it, so that'll be so cute. Oh my gosh, she's so big. That is her at first place, and I love her so much. Okay, we have reached the end. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, everyone who comments and likes the videos. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, and I've got lots of new exciting content coming, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you next week. Bye guys!